Hey guys, this video should be really short and sweet. I wanted to show some of the new Breyers for 2019 that we received. We're still waiting on our big shipment. It was coming by freight, which looks like it was delayed by weather. We're in California and there's been a lot of rain and slides on the coast here, so I expect that's what the delay was. These particular horses were just kind of a leftover box that shipped to UPS ground, which I think took another route. So they're here. We have Dominante. Is it Dominante? Yeah, Dominante XXIV, which I'm not going to pretend to know what number that is. Maybe 24? I don't know. But that is the Duende mold. Then we have Caspian and Cascade. We have Catch Me and we have Thunder. So I'll just give you a real quick look at them. This is Dominante. He was a Premier Club model, the Duende mold, which is probably what a lot of people call him. Ooh, there's really bad glare here. Sorry guys. He's a bay. I believe he's a pre or a pure Spanish Andalusian. Could be wrong on that. Wait, maybe the back of the box says. It says he's the first qualified pure raza española pre-stallion imported to the USA. Wow, that's pretty cool. Just from owning an Andalusian, I know that the bay color can be not very common, so he is just gorgeous. The year that he was released for the Premier Club, this is the reason that I joined, because I really love this mold, which was sculpted by Mindy Berg, who also did gorgeous paint job for him, and he was a dapple gray, but this guy's bay. I really wish the lighting was better in here, but I'll have photos of these, and you should be able to see more detail. Maybe I'll unbox them too. But he is a bay. I know it's hard to see. Sorry. So this is the Duende mold in bay, 2019, brand new. This is Cascade and Caspian. This is another Premier Club mold. It's the Croix d'Amscher mold, sculpted by Sarah Minkowitz, who was also Banks Vanilla, and was also Premier Club model mold. This is, I believe, her second regular run. Banks Vanilla, I believe, was retired, so I think this is the only way you can get a current run right now of this particular mold. But it is a set of unicorns. Again, this is Cascade and Caspian. The big one is this pretty kind of pearlescent blue color with shading and glittery mane and tail. And the foal is the Sea Star mold in a lighter white pearly gray. They're both unicorns. Of note, Xena was retired this year, which I found pretty surprising because she was only produced for 1 year, and that was a Shaga Arabian Mare mold, or Yasmin. So this is Breyer's traditional size mold for 2019, and Xavier on the Winter Song mold is still in production. This is actually a really pretty box. It's purple with some blue highlights, which is very different from the yellow Breyer box. This is Thunder, who kind of surprised me. He is a mascot, or a portrait mold of a mascot horse for the Denver Broncos, and he reminds me a lot of Sauron. The difference is that he has a pearly finish, where Sauron has a matte white finish. So I know, there's only so much you can do with a white horse, and he actually has the natural colored hooves, aside from that that offside foreleg, which has a gray hoof. And I want to say Sauron had a gray hooves, but now that I think about it, I'm not entirely sure. He is a Bridget Eberl sculpt, who was also a Premier Club model. We released as Ashkar, who is that really gorgeous chestnut model. So this is a 2019 release, and they still have the Bay Empress in production on the same mold as well, I believe. And lastly, we have Catch Me. A lot of people have been waiting for this mold. It's the Cantering Warm Blood mold that was sculpted by Morgan Kilbourne. Really gorgeous. He was a Premier Club model, True North, and then last year at Breyer Fest, he was released as Ichabod Crane in a gorgeous bay. This guy's a light dapple gray, and he is a portrait model as well. He has just kind of light dappling on his haunches and his shoulders, and then gray shading. So not a real dark dapple gray. And his name is Catch Me, and he is modeled after a real Holsteiner gelding. So actually all these models here are portrait models except for Caspian and the unicorn set. What were their names? Caspian and Cascade. So that's what we have in yesterday's shipment. Not sure when the big shipment will be here. We have more 2019 runs in there, and we have a lot of inventory for the Northwest Horse Fair and Expo, which will have a lot of Breyer tack, barns, dolls, that kind of stuff. I think that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching.